Hey everybody, welcome to Aaron's Pool Parlor here on our new YouTube channel. Please like and comment and subscribe to our new page. What we're getting ready to show you is a great match that took place at Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento, California on February 6th. We hope you enjoy, and thank you again for being a part of this.
Never ever see him come in and practice. He just gets in the game, starts playing, and he plays good.
Is that over break?
Skippy and I have a similar Parlor rating, in 670, 680 range. But when I play him, I don't like it. I think he plays a little bit higher. If he were to practice every day, I think he's very close to 700.
Jason Williams and Oscar playing. Wow.
Jason XIN.
No, it's a different Jason.
Okay.
There's like 4 Jasons in this tournament.
Robert Molay is in the stands here, saying hello to everybody. Hello, Rob.
Rob Malay from Young Guns.
The one and only. Run out, Rob.
On table number 3.
I said the one and only run out, Rob. Every time I play it.
Guys are up.
All right, well, Skippy kind of hit at it.
We just called a match for Cole Givens. Cole Givens is from Oregon, and he's been playing the men's West State Tour for, I believe, at least 2 or 3 seasons that Oscar and Desiree were running it. And this game has come a long way. I've only known him for the last season. I believe he started in the low 600s, and we both now have a goal to break 700. And we both were in the same boot camp with these 2 young Russian world champions.
Yeah.
And we picked up a lot. I'm really excited to see Cole come back. When he really excited to see him go home, work on his game, and then come back and see where he ends up. Okay, looks like they just called Colin's match against Christina at table number 1.
Next match. Paul's Billy, Christina.
Skippy table touching the 5, but I think he has the angle still to get to the 3. That's close.
And it also sounds like they called off Oscar from table 8, if I heard correctly. It sounds like they switched that match up, so Oscar's not playing on table 8. This one he's watching right now.
Yeah, for those of you that aren't here, Oscar isn't just sitting waiting for his next match. He's running the pool hall. He's checking out balls. He's wiping tables. He's serving
up
beer.
trash.
He's doing it all. I mean, the guy has energy that just does not quit.
I think he gets it from his father.
Yeah, no kidding.
His father is a hard worker. That's what he is. One of the best table mechanics in the country. He's in very high demand. Whenever he comes in town, there's multiple people asking, can you come and fix my rails? Can you come put some new cloth on my table? He's just very high demand.
We hear you, Jason. We'll keep you updated on the Collins match as much as we can.
Jason, do you have any predictions in that match? They're on the winner side. They're racing to 7. Curious to see what people think might happen in that match. So Skippy thought it was kind of a difficult shot, and he gave it right back. He might have left a window.
You can see an edge of that ball. Goes through. Not very much options. I'm inclined just to play the long rail, long rail. Use the 9 as blocker. It's very difficult to pull off though. So it's a cue ball on the table.
No, for sure.
Skip is gonna looks like there's enough space between the 4 and the end rail. I can get right underneath that 4. Guess not. Sometimes you get underneath that 4, you pinch the rail right before you hit the 4. You can get that cue ball to stop and send the 4 up table. You know, potential safety there.
Sounds like Jason thinks Collins is going to get 5 to 7.
I think Collins would be ecstatic if he went 5-7.
But even on a good day, you can do that. I mean, he has some focus. He plays good patterns.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
He's breaking well. He's very capable of doing it.
Skip gave that iron ball to Fedor. We're at 1-0.
So Jason Williams is playing the match. Table 7. I don't know the player he's. I don't know who his opponent, who he is, but it looks like he can play. I'm inclined to think that's a winner side match. What about you, Jason?
How you doing, Rudy? Good. Great play. No, you didn't.
Just like it. Rudy Stokey is over here saying, I got lucky. So those of you interested in Christina and Collins' match, Christina is on the 6th ball, I believe, for the first game. Doesn't look easy. Collins might have an opportunity over here. She's in the back of the screen there, background.
It's hard to tell. Is it 1-1? Collins match with Christina?
That's the first game.
It's just 1-0. It's hard to tell if that's signing the day or the second. Oh, okay.
Christina won the first game.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate. He was playing really good shape on the 6th, too.
Collins is on table 1.
So as we look at the screen, it's table 1 in the background, 2, 3, and then 4. Where Fedor is. And the camera's actually set up on top of table 5. Table 5 is out of commission for this tournament. We have 3 diamonds here at Hard Times. Table 3, 4, and 5 are diamonds. Had it not been for COVID, Oscar was determined to have this entire back room. We have 8 tables in the tournament room, and we were looking forward to getting 8 diamond tables back here because of COVID. You know, that was delayed, but we will be getting soon 8 diamond tables.
a lot.
and all Arcos 2 ball sets for each table.
Love it. Love the Arcos. That's exciting news. I hadn't heard of that yet.
Yeah. Well, it we would have it by now.
COVID kind of put a halt to that.
Yeah, that's
Or a pause to that.
yeah. We had table 4 about, I'm gonna say, a year and a half ago. We got table 4, then right at, what was it? 2019 going into 2020, we got 2 more diamond tables.
Right.
And then right around March, when COVID just exploded and places were shutting down, we were actually going to get our hands on 3 or 4 more diamonds. And that never happened.
It's just so impressive to see Oscar continue to pump money and resources and time into making this better than it already was. I mean, we're so fortunate to have this.
It's all the little details as well. One benefit for that we took advantage of during COVID is we had the new paint job. Some of the decor around the room has changed. We have pictures, framed pictures of well-known pool players and local pool players alike around the room. These pictures of Shane, Efren, some looking at Darren Appleton, Jennifer Beretta, Lori John Jones, when she was Lori John Jones, when that was her last name. There's a new one up here with Christina on it. Little things like fixtures. The menu was revamped, make it a little bit simpler, and, so that it will allow us to. Sorry, I got distracted on the draw shot.
That was a
but,
great
yeah,
shot.
I was curious on how I was going to drop on that ball. They were explaining to us in the boot camp this would be known as a negative angle, because the cue ball is forced to go that direction. You cannot change it.
It's also a picture of John Henderson, a well-known local one pocket.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of history here.
Yeah.
So much history here. So much.
Yeah, and John Henderson approaching 80 years old, and he still plays very good. He plays all games very well. Actually. He plays 3 fish in 1 pocket, 9 ball.
And as we start to approach 150 viewers, I want to thank everybody for being a part of this. Again, for those of you that don't know us, we're Aaron's Pool Parlor, and I'm Aaron Taylor. And in the commentary booth with me right now is Aaron Remigio. He is the general manager here at Hard Times and one hell of a pool player and proponent of the sport. We've been streaming for about 8 weeks. Oliver, thank you for saying it's top notch. Thank you for liking it. Thank you for sharing that. Our whole goal here is to highlight local, talented pool players. We have so much talent here in Sacramento and Northern California. I just felt it was a disservice not to highlight these amazing athletes, these amazing people. There's so many great ambassadors of pool here in Sacramento. People that have been playing for 10, 20, 30, 40 years and more here. My first time playing here at Hard Times was in 1989 when it was Great American Billiards. I was 17 years old, and I've just, like most of you watching, just fell in love with the game. It's in our blood, right? It's what we love. It's therapy for us. It's relaxation. It's art. It's self-expression. It's math. It's everything. It's all these things that make it such a special thing.
Yeah, for all those reasons that you explained is the reason why I moved up here. I'm from Los Angeles originally, and for a short while I worked at the Hard Times Billiards in Bellflower, dealt one in Los Angeles, and they have a lot of talent over there, but I believe it shut down recently. I haven't been over there in a couple of years, but I'm hearing from friends down there that it has shut down. And when Oscar and Desiree bought this place, Sacramento, I knew that I had to come up here. The action was up here, pool was up here. There's a lot of good players in the Bay Area, San Francisco, all around San Jose, Oakland, and they come out here to play in these tournaments. Not to mention the amount of players that we have here in Sacramento alone.
He didn't catch a rail,
He did
but
not
that
catch
was
a rail.
such a precision shot. He was so close to making that perfect.
If he catches on the right side of that one ball coming into it, you can hook him with the two. Send the one ball in the rail, two ball behind the two.
Lindy wanted to point out, the craft beers that Oscar brings in. He's supporting other local. He's a small business owner himself. He's been closed for 6, 7, 8 months because of COVID. And when you hear him talk, he's concerned about other small businesses. He wants to find ways to give back. He creates a private Facebook group of trying to identify a small business that local people can spend a day and go in, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's any sort of small business, and they identify one place that they can all go to on one day and support, whether it's buying food there, whether it's buying gift cards, whether it's, you name it.
Yeah,
He's all about helping other people. That's who Oscar is. And, it's just another one of the really special things.
that's part of the reason why I knew Oscar a little bit in Los Angeles. The time that I was starting to get to know him, he was traveling all over the world, playing pool, becoming a professional pool player. And whenever he would come back into town, I'm nobody, and he would make his rounds, talk to everybody, really see where you're at. He'd make you feel good about being a pool player, even though you're not that good. He'll give you tidbits of how to make you better, and that's something I always appreciated. Very generous. Oscar and Desiree, very generous people. And then going back to your point where just giving back to the community and small businesses. We need to work together to survive. So I appreciate the small businesses that come in here as well, because we give back to them. Well, we go in groups, buy gift cards for these other small businesses that are hurting. It's the COVID shutdown is no joke, and a lot of people are out of work. People are hurting at the moment, so it's good to see that a group of us come in, have some fun, get away from the real world worries, see some great pool playing with some great players here.
To get back to the match here, we have Fedor is up 3-1. Skip just won the last game. And he left him pretty good. He almost made contact on 3 rails, but
I see what he was doing there. He almost hit it really good. He didn't miss it by very much. He's trying to send out one ball and potentially tie it up. 4. This rack ain't over yet.
you're still in trouble.
There's
3
a lot
and
of
5
trouble
is
here. Everything's on that rail. Ball doesn't have a pocket.
5 ball doesn't have a pocket.
Yeah.
And a 4 ball sitting near the rail, near the side pocket, but I don't think it goes on the side.
Maybe you can shoot off the floor and inside the side pocket. He's got to really control the 4 ball there.
He's going to play the 3 on the side off the floor.
I think we have a camera angle. Fedor is actually.
I know. I don't think that 3 will go on the side, will it? Off
You
the
have
floor?
to hit it really active.
And at the right pace.
Yeah.
Of course it goes.
Like that.
Of course it goes.
That's easily missed, but you had a great shot. So yeah, I guess just bank the 4 and combo the 7. You're out.
just heard somebody say, "What happened to the 3?" I looked down for a second, looked up, and it's gone. And like us, we didn't take it out of home. Lorenzo from Italy, hello. Welcome to Sacramento, California. It's good to have you.
I think Skip is feeling the pressure a little bit. He's usually pretty spot on. I think he shot that ball a little quickly.
Oh, wow.
When he got him hooked. Shot.
Pretty close to hook, but the last time I said something like that, he made a ball, so we'll see.
We're up on the Collins match in this minute here.
See, can you tell?
It's like 2-0. Yes, 2-0 Christina, and she's at the table. 3 balls left on the table. So it wasn't entirely hooked, but you can only see an edge of that 5 ball.
And he didn't leave the 5 to the side, so he's gonna have to make a bank here.
I think
probably.
he should. Yeah,
He's an aggressive player. I don't see him
very
playing safe
aggressive.
there.
Indeed. Very good one pocket player as well, so I'm not surprised he shot at that bank. No, he doesn't miss that ball when he's playing me.
Fedor's back to the table playing the 5. And from there he's got to get to the 7, so looks like he has a couple options here.
Yeah, that cue ball's running away. Very difficult to play his speed control on the shot. That's what these guys do. 4 rails.
He hit that pretty well. He's on the correct side of the 7.
4 rails and sending it. Avoiding all that traffic. I mean, he just barely gets the on ball. He gets perfect on 7.
And Skip gave him the last 2 balls. All right, folks, we're at 4-1 here. We're going to pan to the tournament room here at Hard Times Billiards in Sacramento, California. We have a full house.
Still very lively at the moment. Probably around 10 or 11 o'clock when I start seeing some people heading home.
We probably have, I'm going to guess we have 4 more hours of pool to play.
Oh, yeah, at least.
4 to 5 more hours of pool, guys. So it's 10 o'clock here in California Pacific time. And we're probably going to be here till at least 2 o'clock, possibly 3 in the morning. We will continue streaming live for you for free. If you like what you're seeing, if you see value in what we're providing to the community, please donate. We have donation links set up on the pinned comments of our stream. Any donation you provide will go directly back for more technology for the stream, better cameras. We've been doing this for 8 weeks. We just launched our YouTube. We just launched a YouTube channel this week where we're taking the clips of all of these matches we're showing, 15-second clips, and we're splicing them together into a highlight reel. We're doing that once a week. We started that Thursday of this week. We just released Camila Morton and Pat Guess highlight reel. We have more highlight reels in the can. We'll be releasing one a week. We are going to start streaming live, not only to Facebook, we're going to start streaming to Twitch simultaneously. And that's just the start. We are just getting started. So all of your donations help us grow. We're not looking to do something average here. I don't have time for average. If I can't do something better than what I see other people doing, I'll spend my time elsewhere. We're just getting rolling. My son, Stephen Taylor, and I are working together as a team on this. We both have very successful careers that we're very happy in. But we see a need in the community. We see a need with our peers and our friends to provide something more. So that's why we're doing this. That's what we have going on. And your donations help us. So thank you very much for your support.
On that note, Christina is leading 3-0 against Collins, and Jason will get an updated bracket in about 5 to 10 minutes up on our page for you.
So we're going to get new pictures up in a bit.
5 to 10 minutes.
Beautiful. Jason, there you go. It's been, probably 45 minutes since we updated, so it's about time. We're going to get on that here shortly. I do see Brian, the tournament director, at the bracket paper now. It looks like he's making changes to it, updating players that are moving to the B side and continuing forward on the winning side. So we will have updates for you shortly.
Skippy has the opportunity here. Very uncharacteristic scratch by Fedor Gorst. So that YouTube page is also under Aaron's Pool Parlor.
It is. You can go to our YouTube channel. It's called Aaron's Pool Parlor.
Check that out.
We already have subscribers on it. Again, we just have one video posted, but our goal is to post one new highlight reel per week. And Aaron, yours is going to take a little bit longer to compile because we have so many highlights from your matches that that's not a joke. It just takes a long time to compile them and edit those videos and get them ready to release. But one a week is our goal. That's what we're going to try to provide. We're going to start streaming live to Twitch probably within the next 2 weeks. It's new. I've yet to see any live pool matches on Twitch, so I think we will be one of the first, if not the first. And again, it may or may not be successful, but we see an opportunity there to bring pool to the younger community, the younger generation. There's a lot of teenagers and younger people that are on Twitch that may not have had the opportunity to watch competitive high-level pool. And so we see value in that, and we see the opportunity to help the sport grow. And so we're going to do our best to bring it to more people.
We have a lot of people wanting information on the Cole matchup. You know where Cole is and what matchup he's looking at right now, by chance?
We're going to have an update for that shortly when we take a picture of the tournament bracket. For sure.
The bracket show an active match though.
It won't show an active match. It'll show the most recent finished match he was involved in. But we're here in the commentator booth, and we're in the tournament room, and he's not back here, which means he's likely on a table in the front room. But we'll reach out to somebody and see if we can get an update here soon.
Yes, I believe this is Cole in the very next match over. He's not shooting right now, but the score is 1-1. I do not know who his opponent is. I've never seen him before. So the Christina match is 3-1. Christina. Collins just won a rack here. He's racking the balls up. He's getting ready to break.
Is table 3-1-1, is that correct?
Table 3 is 2-1 now.
2-1.
Paul Gibbons is trailing.
Oh, so I stand corrected. I didn't realize he was playing right here in the back, so I apologize.
It's so hard to tell who's who with these masks
I
on.
need some coffee. I'm going on 2.5, 3 hours sleep from last night. We've been at this since we got here at about 10 o'clock this morning getting set up. Maria let us in again.
Oh,
Got us set up, and
she's
Ernesto was here playing hitting balls when we got here.
Oh, yeah, Ernesto's on babysitting duty at the moment. He's not playing today.
He was here earlier hitting balls though, so we got to watch him for a little bit. That was a treat.
Ernesto's got to be grandpa right now. If you've never seen Ernesto with those two angels, man, it's quite a sight to see. Such a good grandpa.
When he came over to our house to put new rails on and new cloth, he just barely missed that. Ernesto came over back in September to put new cloth and new rails on the Brunswick Old Crown 4 that I bought. And I really think that just the time I had to spend with him for those 4 or 5 hours just talking to him while he was doing the work was like the most cool thing ever. It really was. I really felt honored that he was in my house and we were talking cool and good stuff. Good stuff.
It's so easy to talk to him too. He's so down to earth. I mean, he's just there to go and do a job, do the things that he loves. And oh wow, that's
a diamond table. That's a deep shelf.
Going back to Ernesto, he's really great guy. I mean, it's not a shocker that Oscar became the man that he is now. I have not met his brothers, but apparently Oscar has 2 twin brothers. So there are 3 siblings in the Dominguez family.
Are they in LA? Southern Cal?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
This is kind of father that Ernesto is. He never had a pool, from at least what I gather from what he told me. He never had a pool table in his house, and Oscar showed some interest in wanting to play. So then he goes and gets 4 pool tables and 1 3-cushion table.
I saw a photograph of that 2,000 square foot addition they added on just to accommodate those 4 tables.
Yeah,
it's quite impressive.
Yeah,
that says something. If your parents are so supportive of something you're passionate about, that they add a 2,000 square foot addition onto their home to accommodate your desires.
Yeah, and they also had a pool room before this one. So when Oscar was his late teens, early 20s, I believe, they owned a small pool room. Nothing too crazy. I think it was like 6 tables in there. If I remember telling me correctly. And they upgraded with this pool room. Sold that place, upgraded to this place several years later. This is a great addition here.
Ronnie has a comment here. Let's see. Appreciate you guys putting in the time. Thank you, Ronnie. We are not going to be streaming the One Pocket tournament here at Hard Times tomorrow. Unfortunately, we just don't have the time to do that. But we are going to be streaming on Monday night a One Pocket match at my home on our Aaron's Pool Parlor main location. We have 2 local players that are high-level amateur money players that are going to be competing. We have Jesse Whistler, who's going to be playing a money match with Sean Roy. Both of them are very well known in the Sacramento area. They're both, well, Sean Roy's a similar Fargo to you. I think he's a 665 to 670 level Fargo player. Jesse's a high level player playing One Pocket as well. And they're going to be playing on the live stream 2 races to 4 playing even. And each race is going to be for $1,000. So it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be fun to watch. So again, that's this Monday at 8 p.m. Pacific time when we're going to go live. So if you don't already follow our page, please do so. When you do, you're going to be alerted when we go live. We try to stream 3 days a week, at least 2 days a week, but usually it's 3. And we bring different local, great ambassadors of the game is who I like to play at the house. I like people that don't get upset when they don't play well. I like people that are good sports and just overall good ambassadors of the pool. So those are the type of people I'm highlighting here in Sacramento and Northern California. I have a long list of people that are wanting to play at the house, but if you fit that category as someone that's a high-level player, and you like to have fun and you like to show people your skill, and you do it with a smile no matter how you play, I have a spot for you. So feel free to email me at aaronspoolparlor@gmail.com, and we'll get you on the live stream sometime.
Wow. This is getting kind of aggressive, Fedor. He's losing his people quite a bit in this match. Skippy is getting opportunities here. Just to comment on your previous statement, I did look up Sean Roy's marble rate. He is the number of the beast, 666. He used to be a 690, but hasn't really been playing many Fargo matches, and there were a few tournaments that were Fargo rated, and he didn't do so well.
Okay. I know he plays a lot of 7-foot table, bar table,
Yeah,
Fargo matches. So
very strong in the bar table. Strongest bar table players in the area.
Skippy just said, "I'm not done. I got pool left in me. I don't want to go to the loser side yet. I want to stay on the winner side." It's 3 to 5 racing to 7 here.
He needs a good break, start the cue ball, get a shot on the one, and he's right back in this match.
We've all of us that know Skippy over the years have seen him break and run multiple times. It's certainly in his arsenal. We're ready to see it right now.
I just heard Oscar's voice over the PA system. He's working. You can tell in his voice he was rushing this. We have a lot of walk-in customers ready to have fun. Everybody's been cooped up, and we're busy.
That's the way it should be. This is the way it was. This is the way it was before COVID hit.
Yeah.
This is the hard times I remember for years.
Yeah, Saturday nights, yeah, we get busy. Friday, Saturday nights get busy. But since we've opened up, we're packing the house on Monday, Tuesday nights, which tend to be our slower days.
Great shot. Did he get on the 2?
Yeah, the shot and two.
You'll see that shot again, Skippy, on the highlight reel. So keep your eye out for it.
So you guys gonna do highlight reels for this tournament as well?
Yeah, we are. It's going to be a challenge because there's a lot of shots we're clipping today for that reel. I've probably clipped, I haven't been keeping track, but I've probably clipped 150 highlight reel shots today so far, maybe more. They take time. They all take time to edit and go through and make sure we're only putting the best ones on the highlight reel, but that's why we're doing it.
You gotta go frame by frame.
Well, every time I hit this clip save button, it automatically saves a 15-second individual video file to this external hard drive.
Oh.
And so the reality is Facebook doesn't actually stream in true 4K. All of our camera equipment and everything is 4K, but Facebook downsizes it or downstreamed it to 1080p is the best you can get.
Right.
So everything that I save is on the external hard drive is in true 4K. And so all of our highlight reels that we upload to YouTube are in true 4K. So that'll be another advantage of watching them on there. We'll be able to see the true quality that we're using, of the equipment we're using to make this possible.
Are you also planning to clip individual matches?
I already have.
You have them?
I have all of yours. All of them for the past.
In this tournament, clipping individual matches before they're
No, because it's all, well, okay, so the answer to that is actually yes, because they're all individually clipped on the hard drive. So we will be able to clip them with their individual matches. Yes, we will do that. We're also recording the entire raw video of this entire day in its own data file for other use. We'll be pushing that out to other places down the road that we're not ready to announce yet, but all free content, nothing, we have no plans of charging a fee to view the content. Our goal is to keep it published indefinitely. And, you and everyone else that's been on the stream will have the opportunity to come back and go to our site and relive a moment we had on the live stream.
Yeah, that's great, man. That's such a great service to anybody that comes out and plays these events, goes to Aaron's Pool Parlor and plays a match over there. You get to see exactly what you're doing, and if you watch it with friends or friends see your match, they can give you a few pointers here and there. And I know I've done that with a few of the players that have come on the stream and play their match. They play hard, and you know, you don't know what you don't know. It's always great to have other eyes to see that, and then go back and rewatch it and learn from past mistakes, and just get that instant sense of gratification too when you know that you do a great shot, make a great run out. This is such a great service that you're putting on there. So I'm grateful that you have this, that you're doing this.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So there, let's get on this 4-ball. Wow, it barely looked like
Fedor's on the hill here.
I was thinking that you would have to drag that ball around the 6-ball. And it doesn't even look like he barely even hit it. I was surprised in the reaction of that 2-ball. And those are the things I was talking about. He has such a pure stroke that he can do a lot more with less.
Jason, I got your message. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's a private message. I won't go into the detail of it on the stream, but I appreciate that. And thank you very much. Brian, thank you. Jason, you guys rock. This was fun. I'll tell you what, I've gotten several messages that I've woken up to after a night of live streaming from strangers, people I've never met, that are thanking me for doing these live streams. They're saying they're making, oh,
Wow. Come on.
that's highlight reel material right there.
All right, folks. Thanks again, everybody, for watching us here on our YouTube channel for Aaron's Pool Parlor. We hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and we'll be back soon with more great videos for you to enjoy. Until next time, thanks for joining us.